All right. Well, welcome. Excuse me, almost lost my voice. Welcome to another episode of God's Get Through's Word at the nighttime, and we're simulcasting TikTok in the building. I want to give them a shout out. Thank you guys for being here. And for those of you that will come back to listen to this way later, welcome over here also on what is it? On YouTube and also Facebook. If you check this out later, applause for y'all. So thank you all for being here. So my time tonight will be spent talking about the Desert Music Fest in Maricopa that I went to today, day 2, which means this is all of it because it was jazz the first night and then gospel the second night. And I'm going to share that. So let me take down my welcome over here and we will get into it. And I'm going to be talking about Pastor Jay too because that's what I do. And he knows because he'll be watching. Possibly, potentially not right now. If you watch right now, I probably would scream. Anyway, all right. So hello. So I'm going to redo my, on here, I'm going to redo my kind of layout. Hey, Wiggins. Hey, Aldo. Hey, all you guys over there on TikTok. I got to send you guys some highs. Got to send you guys some love. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Janelle person. Hey, girl. All right. Hello. Welcome in to my very first person that's joining. So let me go ahead and adjust my screen so you can see the background. Isn't the background looking amazing? Yes, it is. So for you guys, I could share it, but I'm not going to share it. So if you guys go over to God's Get Through His Word podcast or God's Get Through His Word on YouTube, you'll be able to find this and you'll be able to see the background. So for tonight, I'm just going to be talking about what I experienced, how my day was, because that's always interesting, right? Like, no, we don't want to hear about that. It's okay. It'd be very helpful if some of these platforms would encourage, as well as they want us to encourage, but encourage other people to come and listen and get things together. I know TikTok is really good at doing that sometimes, but some of these other platforms are not so good at trying to get people to come in so that you can monetize. It's just, and when you do monetize, you get yourself a whole penny. Don't be spending that all in the wrong place. Because listen, you might be having something real because they don't stop making pennies and you still have one because that's what you got paid. Look. It's like they want the content that say you have value, but then don't want to pay you for it. Like, no, you could give it to me for a penny. Give me your stuff. So anyway, hello, Soviet Big Mommy and Adriana, Tiramisu, and Lena, or maybe it's Elena. I don't know. Marie. Thank you guys for being here. So anyway, hey Mia and Jayla. Okay. Well, so I'm going to discuss it now. I'm supposed to turn off my conversation chance to do that, but it doesn't matter. So I went to the second day, but let me talk about the first part of my day. You guys know, if you've been listening to me long enough, you guys know I do BSF, which is Bible Study Fellowship, every Saturday. And I have training that I have to do first as an OGL, which is an online group leader. And so you have to do training first. So I go to my online training and I've been concerned and frustrated for a while with one particular person. And then another person jumped in and kind of made it like, maybe I should bow out and not do BSF any longer, But it worked itself out in that one of the ladies made a correction that she was misled, misinformed. I was like, thank you. But that still doesn't change the other lady who's still there doing the most. And today I had another leader come in. I've had a leader come in at least 3 times with one, and this is my first time with another one. So I've had 4 leader meetings in my group this year, which is unusual. You typically only have two, but I've had four. So anyway, she came in and introduced herself, and that young lady that was there, she was being herself and putting stuff in the comments and stuff. And a lot of the comments I ignored because they were not beneficial. So anyway, after I was done with that, I had a conversation with one of the leaders, and it was really good to hear some feedback with what was shared. And I won't go into all the details here because YouTube and potentially TikTok, which wants to put me in restrictions all the time. I feel like TikTok is taking the place of Facebook, where I used to be in Facebook jail all the time because I was always doing something. I didn't think I was doing something wrong, but it's like, you can't do that, or you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't do that. I'm like, well, what can I say then? Because you guys are blocking, restricting everything I say, and it's kind of annoying, right? That's why people go to all these other platforms. I was like, Bigo's still around, I think I saw maybe last year or year prior that Tamar Braxton was using Bigo at one time. I was like, really? She's on Bigo? Why? Why is she on Bigo? And I admit, I thought I had been Burna Boy on there, but I doubt that. I think it was just probably a troll. Anyway, back to what I need to share, and then I'll share about the gospel again. I got this here. It was an envelope, and everybody in the group wrote something inspirational, encouraging, whether scripture or just encouragement. And that was nice. I went to a group called Joy in the Journey. And Joy in the Journey is for women who are single, divorced, or widowed. Because we all know that you're going to need support, right? You can't do it just by yourself. Hey, Lucy, thank you for the heart puff. That's so nice. That's so nice. I don't get a lot of gifts on here. I get some roses sometimes. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, C. So anyway, I went to this and I did that. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the fancy gifts. Look at the wink and the heart puff and the rose. And wow. Oh, I got to say that for real now. Thank you so much. Wow! So I'm going to leave that alone while you do your thing there. You. So anyway, I went to Joy of the Journey. After I did BSF, kind of situated that I'm going to do the rest of my group, because I was really thinking that today would be my last class and I would just be done. Like, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm just going to be out, be done, and y'all figure it out. And the leader who was there, she said, you take your time and figure out, if you want to lead the next study, or you want to take care of your family, because your family is more important. So I did make a commitment for next year. However, there's still time for me to change my mind when we get close to the end, or even over the break, so they can have time to find somebody else. But yeah, I was like, I need to do this right now, because what? But anyway, I saw Vicky Winans tonight, and she looked really nice. She really did. And she had on some glitter boots. My kind of woman. Hey, Leon. Low. So, hey, Lucy, super secret. So, when that's happening and something like that happens out of the ordinary, you already know it's not a good thing, and you don't want that. So, I didn't want to. I'm not going to stay on here long. This is probably going to be a very, very, very short live and secret. My bestie, Pastor Jay, might be around, but it's good he's not around now. But anyway, he left a comment and some things that I said on yesterday. But I talk about Pastor Jay often because he's my podcast partner, and he's also a lot of my event sponsor for a lot of different things I've done. And without his support, without his financial backing, I wouldn't be able to do half the stuff I do. He is such a rock for me. It's just like, Lord, send me someone like his characteristics. Send me somebody just like that. Because if they don't have those characteristics, phooey. I don't I don't want that. I said maybe I relegate myself to just be single because the characteristics that I'm looking for that he has, I'm sure they're out there, but I don't know where. And I'm not gonna be searching it out. But anyway, just want to share that he's an amazing man. So don't forget to check out his page, Walk of Truth TV. But once again, Vicki Winans was a hoot, and guess what she wore, you guys? Glitter boots. And I say that because I wear a lot of glitter stuff, and for a long time I used to think, maybe I even overdoing it with my glitter this and glitter that. That woman is 72, and she wears a glitter boot and glitter boots, and she said, I don't care what people say. She's like, somebody says, hey, did you see what Vicki Winans wore? Yeah, she wore some Vicki boots. She wore some, not Vicki boots. She wore some glitter boots. And she said, I would say, I don't care. You ain't buying them. So what do you care? I have a pair of glitter boots as well. Hers was wore sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. I was like, yes. So anyway, I had a good time. It was really, really enjoyable. And I'm gonna keep doing what I do. So anyway, I promise you guys that I won't keep you on here long. I'm not gonna keep you on here long. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, Lord willing, that I can be on maybe for 20 minutes with you guys. So, and maybe like and share and subscribe. So, hey Jordan, thank you so much for the winks. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jordan. You're awesome as well. Sometimes it's nice to hear when people acknowledge you in a nice way. Sometimes you don't hear that, and sometimes the comments can be very wicked. And in here, people have written down different things for me to read that are encouraging, and I'm going to read them. So I'm going to relax and get myself together. So I don't know if TikTok for me will rise to do anything. I don't know. I highly doubt it. And same thing with YouTube. But I do it because I love the Lord. I do it because I love what I do. So intimate spaces I can do, and I will do. So yeah. I don't have anything else for you guys at the moment because I'm going to start getting sleepy. And when I do that, Pastor Jay could attest to that, I will go like this. And then Papa would start talking. It's like, oh, no. What? Or just sit there and I'll sleep and then start talking again. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. I just don't want to do that. So I am going to end the stream here first, and then I will get off of this live as well. But right now, let me end this. And I thank you guys for being here. And any replay viewer, replay listener, watcher, please come back, like, share, and subscribe and make a comment. It would greatly help the algorithm. I appreciate it so very much. So here we go.
It's God's gift through His word. It's God's gift through His word. Come get God's gift through His word. With T.Drake, we'll get God's gift through His word. Come listen, get your spirit lifted through His word. And get your blessing of God's gift through His word. Come be uplifted. Come be motivated. Come be inspired and encouraged by His word. It's God.